but once I actually sat down and watched it, like, baby, it was good.
Like a boss and I be thinking Jesus fake is trying to get up in my circle. I don't really need him. We been saying we up next forever. Now we really mean it. We about that action, acting bad shit when you see us. Yeah.
Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Tanisha. Today's video is gonna be a video about what to watch on Netflix. Like, we all sitting at home, we still quarantined, like 10 whole months later, 11 months, I don't even know how many months it's been. But we're still quarantined, and I know you're looking for something to watch, so I'm going to give you some Netflix recommendations. I'm going to give you 5 of my shows that I have been watching or that I've already previously watched, and like, these are binge-worthy shows. Like, you can sit down and you can binge watch all of these. Like, they're so good. So I'm going to hop right into the video. So my first recommendation is going to be the Netflix series How to Get Away with Murder. If you have not seen this, you need to watch it.
I'm Professor Annalise Keating, and this is Criminal Law 100, or as I prefer to call it,
How to Get Away with Murder.
Viola Davis, she's everything, and on top of that, she's African American. She's an African American woman who has made her way to the big screen, and she is amazing. I know I'm a little late to the party. Like, I haven't been on this How to Get Away with Murder. I tried to watch it maybe some months ago and I was just not in it, but I think I was preoccupied with like my phone or social media at the time. But once I actually sat down and watched it, like, baby, it was good. Viola Davis, she plays this character called Annalise Keating, and she's basically like a law professor. She teaches at this college, and she gets caught up with these 5 of her students. She's teaching a course called How to Get Away with Murder, like literally how to get away with murder. So basically these 5 students that she teaches, she ended up, basically something happened and they ended up killing her husband by accident. And when they killed her husband, like, she ended up covering it up. And so this happened episode 1, season 1, and it goes on for 6 different seasons of basically how to get away with murder. Like, she's teaching these students how to get away with murder. Like, this show is amazing. Crime after crime after crime after crime to keep her students safe. Like, she's protecting them. Like, the show is amazing. Like, you have to watch it. You have to watch it. Call me psycho, but like, this show, probably my #1 show. Like, you should probably watch it. How to Get Away with Murder on Netflix. You should definitely watch it. Another show that I would recommend on Netflix would be the show You.
Well, hello there. Who are you?
Everyone just calls me Beck.
And there you were. Every account set to public. You want to be seen, heard, known. Of course, I don't know
if you've seen that, but it is really, really good as well. The main character is Psycho. So speaking of psychos from the first season, this show is another psycho. The main character, his name is Joe, and he's basically psycho. I want to say he's like a serial killer, and you just have to watch it. He ends up falling in love with this girl. The girl's name is Beck. He basically brainwashes her, and once he brainwashes her to fall in love with him. And she thinks that he is this amazing person, but in reality he's a psycho serial killer. And this is just season 1, and I think there's 2 seasons. The 3rd season is about to come on. Like, you definitely have to watch this. You definitely have to watch it. Sex Education. You definitely have to watch Sex Education.
I've noticed you're pretending to masturbate, and I was wondering if you wanted to talk about it.
Oh, I wish my mom was a sex guru.
So, why don't you start by telling me your earliest memory of your scrotum?
Trust me, you don't.
I know you're like, what in the world? Sex Education? Yes, Sex Education is a series on Netflix. I will do a small disclaimer. If you're not into sex, high schoolers, kids, or any kind of X-rated stuff, I would not watch this. But this show is amazing. It's basically about kids. I'm not gonna say kids. They're young adults. It's basically about young adults who are trying to find themselves. So they're exploring the sex world and the sex education. Basically, they're educating themselves about sex. So we all were kids. We all were young before. So like, I definitely say watch Sex Education. Definitely one of my favorites. Another show on Netflix I think you should watch would be All American.
Spencer James, Billy Baker, varsity coach, Beverly High. We can offer you something that Crenshaw can't.
Is that right?
A better education at a safer school. I need you to come play for me. I can get your way out.
Like, where do I even start with this show? Like, if you are a female and you watch this show, like, they got some eye candy. Like, they got Daniel Ezra in this. They got Taye Diggs. Like, I can't think of the guy name who plays Spencer's brother in the show, but he's fine. Like, you have to watch that. And can't leave the fellas out. If you are a fellow who's watching the show, you can watch it with your significant other. They do have some eye candy. They do have a couple of girls like Olivia. Like, they do have some bad females in here. So even if you don't like the storyline, at least you'll have some eye candy to look at. But basically, it's about this high school football player. He basically is from, like, you know, a smaller town. He wants to be seen. He wants to go to the big screen. So not the big screen. Why did I say big screen? He wants to go, like, to the league. He wants to, you know, actually play it professionally. So it's about him on his journey and how he was raised by his mom, and he has a brother, and he thinks that his dad is like a deadbeat dad, but in actual reality his dad is not a deadbeat dad. I don't know. It's all about love and football. You definitely have to watch All American. It's 2 seasons, and I think the 3rd season is about to start. So go ahead and catch up so you can be ready for the 3rd season. I promise you, you will not regret watching this. It has so much drama, so much football, so many decisions to make. Definitely a must watch. Definitely a must watch. And my 5th show that I would recommend on watching on Netflix would be Dead to Me.
Just heat it up at 300 and leave it in for 35 minutes.
Thanks, Karen.
It's my take on Mexican lasagna.
Great.
Jeff and I can't imagine what you're going through.
Well, it's like if Jeff got hit by a car and died suddenly and violently. Like that.
Well, you get that dish back to me whenever you can.
I love the show. My husband thought it was a little weird, but I guess I like weird shows. It's Dead to Me. It's basically, it's another binge-worthy series. It's about this woman. Her name is Jen. She is really going through it. Her husband got killed. He was hit by someone driving a car, and it was a hit and run. And so she's going to therapy with this girl named Judy, I believe. And basically, her and Judy end up becoming friends in this little therapy group. But let me tell y'all, Judy has some secrets. Judy is not who she says she is. I can't say a lot. I don't want to give it away, but you have to watch this. It's amazing what people will do. Like, you just have to watch this. Like, I don't want to give it away. I do not want to give it away. You just have to watch this. And there is 2 seasons, I believe. No, I'm sorry. There's 1 season already, and the 2nd season is getting ready to start. I don't know. It might be 2 seasons and getting ready to be a 3rd season. So you need to watch this. So I know this is quick video, real short. It wasn't really long, but there's 5 series you should watch on Netflix right now, and they should be How to Get Away with Murder, the show You, Sex Education, All American, and Dead to Me. Watch these shows. Tell me what you think. Hopefully I'll see you in my next video.